we are back just like that, Jack. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Artist to Artist. Well, I say it's not a podcast, but it is a conversation that need to be had. And we in season 2 have a very, very, very special guest today. One of probably my longest standing friends in the industry, probably going on 30 years. I hope that don't blow our age up in any way. One of the biggest stars in the game. He's done so much for the South. It's my guy, Chainz.
My guy, what's good?
Yeah. Man. Starting off with a bang.
I'm in here. I'm in the factory. What's happening?
Building, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm good, man. Just making my runs, man. Trying to sell this book, trapping this book, man. They got me all over New York today.
You're a trapper, man.
Yes,
how
man.
many runs are you gonna have?
As many as God allows me. I feel good. Don't nothing hurt when I wake up still. And yeah, my back don't hurt, my knees don't hurt. I feel good, man. So I don't know. I feel like I can keep going. I think it's how you feel. I think it's really how you feel. And right now I just feel like I can still complete some heights that I haven't even reached yet, even at this point in my career, even at this age. I don't believe in glass ceilings. And I feel like sometimes, man, I be so motivated, I feel like I can do anything, dog.
You've showed us you can do anything in so many different ways, man. I watched you sell a Christmas design and on T-shirts and make M's off that.
Two M's.
Look at that. You know what I mean? Like
booming that thing.
And so many other things that you've done like that in this game. But let's take it back to where you're from. Where are you from?
I'm from Atlanta, the South Side, College Park. It's
okay. I want to give people a little backstory because you're so big of a star, and the way content goes right now, these kids don't know about a lot of the upbringings of who some of us are, like Disturbing the Peace.
That type of thing.
I just wanted to
yeah. Well, I started with Disturbing the Peace, which was an imprint under Luda. You know what I mean? That's where I got my start at. But he's from the South Side too, so we met through a mutual friend that we both knew. They used to go to my school, ended up going to his school, and on down the road we met, built a rapport, ended up doing my record deal there. Before that, I went to college. I got a degree in psychology.
That I didn't know.
Yeah, I got a degree. Yeah,
you finished 4 years of college?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I did like 4.5 years. A little bit like 4 years in a semester or something.
So that makes a lot of sense of why your bars and your wordplay are always up to par.
Yep, I got a degree in psychology. And then rapping was like my first job. Like the first time I ever recorded a rap, my first 2 raps was with Dollar, who I did the group Player Circle with. Mm-hmm. He was just so polished and ahead of me and ahead of his time. I was just trying to find my footing. But I got so much feedback from some of the first couple of songs that I recorded. It gave me the confidence to keep pursuing that and make it like a career move. And that was many years ago.
You said you went to college, but I know you also been outside. So were you outside during your college years, or was it after the college that you really went outside?
I used to sell I hustled all the way through college. You know what I'm saying? My partner, we was selling these little, you know how it is when you're a hustler. Other people don't got no skill. I know that's what I did. I used to short people, so you know what I'm saying, little 25 gram ounces, you know what I'm saying?
All that add up on the back.
All it add up. So, but nobody ever was complaining because it's like, I'm going to school in Alabama. It's this weed coming from Atlanta, so it's always like the Atlanta weed. Just like I'm sure in New York if it come from certain places. Yeah. So I was able to make me a cool return. I hustled clean through, really like started from probably like 7th grade all the way up till after Duffel Bag Boys was out. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know how deep you wanted to talk about, because I know back then when you used to come to the A, you used to give me weed like it was water. Like you got some smoke killer. And you always had a bag full of that smoke. So
That's what I was known for in the city. Like, even with my relationship with Wayne and all of that stuff, like, he didn't know I really rapped at first. You know what I'm saying? Like, rappers, like, I would see artists that came to the city, and I never presented myself like a full-blown serious rapper. It was more like, what can I get you? How can I serve you? But I started shying away from the whole hustle thing and present myself like this is what I wanted to be as far as my career. Like, just watching how artists move, particularly Wayne going on tour. I went cold turkey on the trap, and one day I just said, you know what I'm saying, I didn't want to do it. And people didn't believe me until I didn't have no work for going on 30 days, 40 days, and it started being serious. And I felt like I had to let something go. So if you hustling, if you got one foot in, one foot out, I'm here to tell you from experience and through the voice in my head, which is God, which is this book, that you can't do both. And I didn't really go as far as I thought I would have if I want to stop trapping at the time. So if you hustling and you trying to do music, I get it, because one facilitated the other for me. Like, my hustling put me around a lot of rappers, but until I sat that down, that's when I reached my full potential.
I was gonna say that from when white tees was a big thing. Even before that, anytime that I came to Atlanta and I seen you anywhere, you always show love. No matter what, you always seen if a nigga need anything, if a nigga straight, and I've seen you in every club in Atlanta throughout these years and things like that. Now, speaking about you stopped trapping, so with that being said, the next step would depend solely on music. So what was the record that gave you the inclination that shit, I make it do something?
The song Boo, I just call it Boo. I remember that started taking off in Memphis and in Atlanta. I remember Duffel Bag Boys taking off, but at the same time, it had such a huge artist on it. But I still felt like I did my thing on the verse. I still feel like I came in and
You held your,
like, you know what I'm saying? I still felt that way. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I got on the tour, because bro called me and said that, you know, if I want to come out there and do the verse, he would. So that's how I ended up on the tour with Young Money at the time I went out there early on. I don't know.
the record was crazy, bro.
Yeah. But anyway, it was just, I think it's just divine timing, you know what I'm saying? And me having my mind in the right place, you know what I'm saying? The reason I am doing this book tour, because I feel like I do have some my personal secrets to success, and it deals with like an inner monologue, like with like a real voice in my head, you know what I'm saying? It sounds like some old weird ass wigged out only child shit, but like, for me, for many years, I've communicated. Something has told me to do certain things at certain time, and something has told me, just like something told me to go cold turkey on the pack. Like, I can't see what's around the corner. I don't know why this voice telling me to do something, but sometimes when I don't listen to it, the outcome ain't so pleasant, if that makes sense.
Nah. So let's dive into the book. Since what is the book about?
It's about intuition. You know what I'm saying? It's about that feeling you get before anything happens, something exciting, something tragic. You know, it's before your ego get here, it's before fear get here. It's that feeling, it's that gut feeling. It's that, I call it like the sixth sense. Like, it's like people can touch, feel, smell, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's like this intuition thing. It's like my superpower, dog, on everything. It's my navigational tool. It's how I maneuver, killer.
How long did it take you to figure out you had superpowers?
I had to live long enough. I ain't really just put it together till so I'm telling you these instances I did this stuff, right? At this time, I'm not even knowing. Like, I had to go through enough experiences to realize, like, I'm doing the right thing by listening to this voice, like, by not ignoring it. Like, after you do it 5, 6, 7 times in a row, while I'm listening to this inner monologue, while I'm listening to this divine guidance, that is a part of me every day, whether it's like through business, you know what I'm saying, doubt, all of that. I got something that's like uplifting me, telling me I'm him all day long. I'm like him. You know what I'm saying? It don't waver me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to really put this in. It's like this is my way of giving back to my community, huh? On the for real. It's like it's probably hard to believe, but I know we all done said, man, something told me, you know what I mean? Something told me to pull up on you, Jim. Something told me like, pull up on dog, check your spot out, you know what I'm saying? So I be feeling like that's something. So this is how I explain the title of the book. Let me put you down. The voice part of the book, that's my conscience. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm tapped in, bro. I'm like Wi-Fi for real, right? Look how I move. You see how I move. You ain't never seen me with it. Back then I went with a bunch of niggas. That's the voice. God, I'm trying to give it up to somebody that's higher than myself. And this is the apex to me personally. So it's not necessarily a book about religion because it got God in it. It's more about like awareness. I'm just trying to create awareness for anyone that want to like listen or pay attention.
No, so I'm a God-fearing man. And one thing that I've been paying attention to in the later years of my life is the signs. So this book is dope as hell because everything you talk about is what a lot of people feel and don't follow those signs that they see or don't really recognize that there's sign that there was a sign until it's too late. Yeah. And you got to go back like, yo,
I'm telling you, man.
Damn, if I would have just
telling you, bro.
You know what I mean? So I totally understand, and I'm grateful enough to start being able to notice some of these signs. I don't say I won't notice all of them, but I've noticed a bunch of signs that have helped me out tremendously by me following my intuition and shit.
Yeah,
like
that's it, bro. It's a real thing. I promise. This is just really how I feel, man. And I think when people, because you got a voice, you got a, I got this chapter called the fuck it voice too. We got that fuck it voice. We got that, we know this ain't right and still, you know what I'm saying, buck. And sometimes the outcome be negative, sometimes it don't. I think we all got that. So the way that I differentiate the fuck it voice for the voice that I feel like is from a higher power is that the one that I feel like is coming from a higher power got love in it. That's how I differentiate. If I had to describe one word, if it ain't got no love in it and what I'm feeling, I ain't attached to it.
When you wake up and you move around, you feel like God is guiding you?
Something telling me what to put on, killer. I know you can't. I'm not sure. A voice ain't tell you, so I'm going all black with Tony, because you know Tony might come all black. I know you thinking Tony might come in this thing all black. You know what I'm saying? I had a mink on, that motherfucker shedding on me all day up here. I had to change clothes before I come here, Jim. That's why I was late. I go full length because it was cold up here to me. Yeah, nah, but see, killer, you go black on black, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I normally would have been on your side. I'm talking about I was blacked out today. You see what I'm saying? So something told you to go that way because you know we got full closet. Nick can close his eyes and get really do a whole game where we close our eyes and can get jiggy. So I'm talking about it to something that small, man. And it may be seeming petty. Somebody might turn this off, but this is just my personal belief. This is my opinion.
You totally right. So I told myself maybe 2 weeks ago, so I ain't going outside for the next 30, 40 days. And like this past weekend, somebody kept hitting me. And I'm like, they almost had me. And I'm like, yo, bro, that's not gonna go right, bro. Just chill out. You gotta. You said that to yourself for a reason, bro. Don't fuck that reason up.
I'm telling you, man. And so, okay, so that you know what I'm talking about, and then so that mix that with the temptation of the other stuff, and you being strong enough to know, no, I'm staying down with what I originally said and what I originally felt. And I'm telling you, man, that's.
And the gratitude of really going through it and receiving whatever that was coming to you, like I've been seeing it so many times. So it's like,
you don't know what it is, but it's something. I can't tell you what it is, but that's
for everybody it's different.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. For some people, other people might think it's small, but sometimes that small bit of gratification is bigger than anything.
Man, what? That's the ones you. Them the ones you thank the Lord for, the small ones. the super small wins. I'm talking about a parking spot close to where you walk. I'm talking about something. I'm talking about something crazy small.
Yeah,
Oh man,
like your whole day. I'm like,
man,
I killed him today.
Oh man, God loves me so much.
What?
I done pulled in front. I'm in front of set. I'm in front field. You know, it
I
just
ain't even got a pause.
the smallest. It's just so small.
Bitch.
I'm talking about. Look, man, it could be anything small. I'm paying homage to the big guy. So that's just how I've been moving. That's how I've been operating. I got personal partners that be like, man, I don't know how you do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't buy no motivation online. You can't buy that ambition. I'm self all that. I'm self that. You know what I'm saying? So I got to figure out like where this coming from. I'm not like looking at nobody and getting energy like, oh man, let me get my ass up. This man right here. You know what I'm saying? Although I saw you do some exercise and I ain't been to the gym in 3-4 days and I'm like, damn, gym, bro, like.
But that's how we inspire.
Nigga don't even be. Nigga, wait, this right here to work out and shit like that. I be having to go put on my little workout. You don't get what you work out in this shit.
I gotta go right now. After this, I go work out.
Chain gang shit. But I fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? But that's motivation. That's what we here for, you know?
That's what so I see you're a big family man. So do you find a way to separate the two from being 2 Chainz that everybody in the world knows to being 2 Chainz, the father, the husband, the family man?
It's not a real strong like separation. My family, you know, they know who I am, man. We're very close. They with me now, actually. They're just at the room. We've been hanging out over the weekend, and you know, for the most part, you know, kind of what you see is what you get with me. I think that adds on to my longevity. You know what I'm saying? It's like you ain't heard this and see something else. Like I ain't flawed. I'm not a lame nigga. I'm like what you see. You know what I'm saying? I'm like once again super confident in my skin, and I love my family. Like I ain't never tried to hide that. I always been courtside with like one of my kids. You know what I'm saying? You know, and in the industry, it's not the easiest thing to do because it's so much going on. It's so many women. It's so much stuff going on. So I ain't gonna sit here and act like I'm like the strongest man that God ever made, but I really love what I got at home. You know what I'm saying? I really love what I got at home. I'm not gonna leave that situation like ever. And I love my kids. I love to watch them grow. You know what I'm saying? I love all that shit.
Because I'm a family man also, and I'm glad you said that. There are a lot of distractions and all that shit that comes our way, but to hear you say, I love what you got at home, and this is how I feel. Like I'm not going nowhere. I'm not risking none of this, but the flip side of this is I love what you do with your kids. Like I got a son, but I see you have a son and a daughter, and I see that you help them in whatever they want to do. Like I see your son is very charismatic. He got
he got that.
You got him on the cameras with you doing basketball. Like I watched and things. Like how does that feel? Because coming up, I took jets to make sure I watched my son's football games and things like that. So it was like, that's a different type of energy that I got. So I know that for you, it got to be tremendous to see how your son is growing up and having that close relationship with him.
Yeah, it's about pouring time into them and creating experiences for them. That's what I've learned from being a parent. Like money be cool, time be better, right? But if you got time, you ain't got no money. And if you got money or getting money, you ain't got no time. So how in the hell you get that little fine line and do kind of both, right? And also have the household understand that, right? So for me, when I'm busy, I'm like super busy. I'm ultra busy. So they been with me all day, but they not with me now because they burnt out. So now I get to use this as a case study. You want to come hang out with me and when I'm in my busy, this is what we doing. Yeah, I've been out since 9 o'clock.
This work.
Yeah, I've been doing this. I don't even know.
Keep thinking this is a video shoot.
Yeah, you keep thinking, all you see is the bags and all that stuff. And this is so that part. And so, but like I'm teaching at the same time. I'm showing them, I'm teaching them, you know what I'm saying? I'm raising a hoop star that his superpower is confidence. I've been just pouring it into him since he was legit. He come in here right now. He gonna pop it. He gonna speak to everybody. He gonna shake your hand. He gonna look you in the eyes. He gonna hug the women. He gonna open the door for females. He gonna let them on the elevator first. He know how to talk. The man in the 4th grade, the man 10. You know what I'm saying? This me just pouring all this into him and knowing that he can take it. That's just what I'm on, man.
Man, that's incredible. Did you grow up with both your moms and your pops?
Nah. They stayed together until I think maybe 4 or something like that. I don't know, something like that.
I only ask you because a lot of us didn't get to grow up with both parents, and then there's no pamphlet on being a parent. And then when you do become a parent, it's like you figuring it out every day. But it's like one thing I always told myself, like, no matter what, I can't let this child go through any of the hardships that I went through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why would we do that? You know, sometimes we want them to learn the hard way, but for the most part, we made a lot of mistakes for the kids. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? And so I got 2 daughters too that's 13, one is 17. And sometimes you want them to learn through experience, but it's like a fine line of you just don't want nothing to happen. You don't want them to ever get hurt.
Yeah,
you
I
know
believe
what I'm saying?
daughters
So,
are way different than sons.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a daughter, but you know, I can only imagine. I got a lot of partners that got daughters, and I can see it's tremendously different than having a daughter.
Yeah, man.
It's overprotectiveness, being a father.
Yeah, it is.
Naturally, you know how niggas are because we niggas ourselves, so you know.
Because we niggas, yeah.
100%.
Man, it's overprotective. Man, my daughters they all saying they leaving when it's time to go to college. Like, well, I'm out. Well, you be tripping, bro. They say I be tripping, bro.
But that's a good thing because those lessons they're going to take with them when they do go to college. They're going to know how a man's supposed to treat them. And you know what I mean? Like, that's what the fathers did to really show them what type of man they supposed to have around them when they do decide to get into those type of things.
Facts.
Let's get into business. You got an ill business acumen and you do a lot. Mm-hmm. How has was the music the most important part to fuel all your ancillary businesses?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Music. Took the music, money. Bought real estate. Bought a lot of property. That's how a lot of my investments started. I bought the dirt. Bought a lot of land early on. Cause like the money started. You know how it is. And the money started coming in. You got basically the cars that you kind of want. You got the watches that you want, you know what I'm saying? So if it's just sitting up, the money ain't doing nothing. So you try to find ways on making the money work for you. So I recognized that early on and always wanted multiple streams of income. Man, you know, I feel like I'm a great entertainer. So I feel like I'm gonna get booked. I'm still get booked. Still bring home that, but I feel like it's important for me to use my relationships, you know, out here when I meet people to, you know, create partnerships that extend outside of the music. And
you have a lot of spots in the A, like restaurants, right?
Mm-hmm. I got Escobar, I got
the strip club,
Candyland.
I've been to the strip club. Yeah. I've been to the strip club the week. Was it the weekend you opened?
Yeah, y'all was in there. Yep, you and Ruggs and I saw y'all in there.
That's something that's very dope to see, and I'm glad that you talked about financial things, because a lot of these artists are coming up younger, like we all did. We get the money, we spend it, we want to have fun, but for them to hear it is something that could keep with them. So hopefully some of them are smart enough.
You got to have fun. You got to. If you're a young artist, I dig it. You got to get the Rari truck. I mean, you got to do that.
It has to happen.
I feel you. You got to do that.
That got to go there first.
But like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe next year though.
Yeah, save a little.
Or at least start looking at, like, when I'm at the studio at night, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to look at jet prices, boat prices, home. I used to look at the most. I bought my house before I got my D. I still look at crazy architect. I just, you know what I mean? And for the young ones out there, just you can get motivated off stuff like that, and it'll kind of lead you in where that investment should be.
Now, I want to talk about content, how content is perceived and created now, because it's way different than it used to be. But that's one of the things that I've seen that you were ahead of the game also. So what is it? Twitch? Is that the name of it? What were you working out? What did you have me working out on? Which you paused when there was the live stream? When the
Yeah,
Miami
that was
what was that? Was that
Man,
Twitch or was
nah.
that something else?
Nah.
Kick? Was that?
That was damn what? Man, wait. Triller.
That was Triller.
That was Triller.
All right, so
we did Triller that time.
You
We did Triller.
You had me on. You had the Triller set up there, camera following you. I don't know if it was live stream, but you was recording, and you was getting money for them recording the workout we was doing.
God, yeah, that was getting good bread. About like a probably like.
You was saying you was getting some money every month for them, a nice amount.
Yeah, I was getting like.
There was enough for me to be motivated to work out every day right there. Oh, no, what happened?
Couldn't miss it. Hitting all type of way up, gang. We finna work out, gang. Pull up. Yeah, they was giving me a good man. They was giving me a good number, man. They was giving me a good number per workout for I don't know how many workouts. So
but what I'm saying is, so now that I'm looking at content, and this was a few years ago when I still was down in Miami heavy and still at my crib in Miami. I got to go down there too. But my crib been sitting there for months.
Yeah.
But to see you was already ahead of the game as far as content and things like that. Now, fast forward, it's something that you obviously forgot about. Maybe that's something you should pick back up. The way they streaming, the way they paying these dollars out for something that you was already tapped into doing.
Man, you know, sometimes I do something and then I move on to the next. But in actuality, it's okay to pivot and go back and do something. Like people ask me about most expensive is every single day. To me, I did that, you know what I'm saying? But the way people ask about it makes you kind of curious, like, what if I did revamp this? The same thing, what we're talking about. So I'm into organic content like that. Like I enjoy working out. Oh, you gonna pay to see the workout? Man, you can count me in. So if anybody's watching right now and want it, cause like Jim, you about like I'm slicker trainer. You know what I'm saying, Jim? Put your people down. You know what I'm saying? A nigga knowing what he doing.
He doesn't know about the.
You want me to? I don't be trying to show all my little stuff because I done work with so many different dope trainers, and I'm so intelligent that I done just made my own little thing going on.
The body,
and so I can be out of shape for 2 weeks and get it back, and I can do all that stuff like that because I understand most groups. I understand eating. I understand all of that. I understand fasting. I understand all of that stuff. So, you know.
So what about these? I know there's a lot of young rappers coming up in Atlanta. Do you like play Big Brother to any of them, and do any of them reach out for guidance, advice, anything like that from you?
Man, you know, if somebody hit me up for some advice, I'll give them some. But I try to be transparent with the game, though. I don't try to like gatekeep much info. Like I done had people walk in the strip club like, bro, how you get this, bro? How? And I just tell them like how this type of stuff happens. People ask me straight up, you know, it's you know, certain artists ain't shy. They want to know your business. Like, bro, what's going on? How you getting this? What's going on? And I've never like kept any information from my peers.
Is there any secret to you reinventing yourself? Like, just any certain
Secret is the voice in my head. I'm trying to put you down. Back to the book. You got to teach this man how to run it back to the. That's how I'm telling you. Something told me to do it. Something told me to do it.
Now you're coming back as an author.
Yeah, something told me it was time for that. Because guess what? I undid the albums. I'm still doing the album. Still got another one coming. Right? Players only live once. The album, all white suits, you know what I'm saying? Red wine.
And for the record,
white rug.
Nah,
you know this that kind of music.
Nah,
you trying to dance. You got on all white rug. You holding the red wine. But you like, that what kind of music I'm finna put out. So it's like, I don't even really know how to I hope that's a great way to explain. Look, somebody in the corner playing a harp, right?
Like that.
Another person standing up with the two-pick playing the bass.
Just a whole vibe.
I'm just trying to tell you. Outside in the front, right? Them big columns, the big beams, right? Inside of this, you know,
columns? Like the Greece, from Greece, the Greek columns?
The big ones.
All right.
Up there, you know
columns.
what I'm saying? Yeah, type stuff. Pavers in the front, on the way in the entrance, pavers, 3-4 steps. Women with long dresses. know what I'm saying? Cars lined up in the front, them ones though. You know, the ones, the right ones. That's what type of album I'm about to put out.
Bro,
so anyway, in between the album, I'm dropping the book. I'm doing it feel like this album. Cause get what? Get what, Jim? Hey, my audio part of this, come on, man. You know I'm a creative junkie. Look how I do on the audio part. Check me out now. That motherfucker got a music bed. That motherfucker got a score on it, right? When I'm reading certain parts of the book,
should be going on in the background.
shit be going on
like
in the background. What? Cinematic. I'm trying to tell you, niggas ain't thinking like that. Niggas ain't thinking like that. Y'all been doing audiobooks your whole life. Cause I be listening to them, and some of them they be cool, some of them be dry, some of them have certain inflections and everything. So I read my own literature, you know what I'm saying? I read my own. I was a great reader in school, you know what I mean? I read my own, and then I went a little bit deeper. I added production. You dig what I'm saying? Now you ride, and then I'm describing this certain scene that the voice told me to do the whoop, you know what I mean? And I'm just trying to tell you.
Let's pull up something from the book. We got some excerpts from the book that we could pull up.
I'm just trying to tell you, man.
Let's.
I'm just trying to tell them, man.
Your descriptions are way too vivid. While we looking for the excerpt, I just want to say, I still owe you because the last few times that I sent you records, you sent them back very disrespectful.
What happened, Jim?
Now's what happened. Now's what happened. Killer Cool. I owe you one. I've yet to be in the studio at the same time with you to create some music.
You ought to see it, man. This shit magical.
I
love to show you, man. Hey,
any record we have, I've sent to you, which I appreciate. But you send back the shit so disrespectful.
Man,
it's like, yo, bro,
nasty,
I owe you one, Killer.
You know the nigga, right? The nigga in the Benny Hunter, nigga get to doing type of shit, choo, 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 making heartbeats and shit. That's me when I'm cooking in front of niggas. I get to doing shit like that. I get to making a heart. I make a heart in front of niggas. I turn that shit into a choo-choo train. Then I might throw a shrimp in a motherfucker mouth. Nigga, right there in the studio. I'm like that. Man, I love doing that shit. I call it away games. I like going to other people's studio recording. Cause this what happened. You got fans, right, that pay to see the other team come, right? So if I'm coming to see something, if I'm coming to somebody else's studio, I gotta drop 50.
It's a away game.
It's a away game. I gotta drop. That's really my mentality. And then I want you to. And then where I'm going, I want you to have worked with somebody that I like, admire. So you can compare energy. You can compare like.
Oh, he really
that thing. Everybody ain't got it. But yeah, man, it ain't just you, Jim. Soon as a nigga send me something, I send that bitch right back. I call it homework, Jim. Look what I tell a nigga. I walk in the engine, hey man, we got some homework for the night. I get that shit. Honestly, bro, and you won't believe this. This is so crazy. I damn near use features as warm up for what I'm about to do.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I come in there, hey man, I tell a nigga, this is no cap. I tell a nigga, man, we got some homework tonight. We're gonna do something for Jim and blah, blah, blah. And I pull it up. And that feels like me stretching, getting loose. Then I go on and pull up. And then like the song maybe after that be so nasty, Jim. Cause I done just.
I'm saying quiet because the last time I saw you after your direct, you like that, right? And just start smiling. I said, bro, I ain't got time for this, man. But I'm gonna get you at one of these away games. Don't worry, there's a time and place for everything. Now, in your book, there's a moment in 2012. You went to All-Star game and that weekend was turning point for you. You don't want to talk about it? You know, I know you ain't read. No. That's in the book. That's in the book. That's in the book. I think I talk about being at the. I was about to try to find one of my little cinematic thing. The book. I went to the All-Star game. This was. I don't know if it was 12. It might have been a little bit before 12. But basically, I wasn't who I am right now. So I wasn't like where I needed to be. But like. People recognize me. You know how it is, like I'm up there, but you know, the 2 Chainz, like LeBron, them type of people yelling my name. You know what I mean? Just knowing that I'm on the cusp of, you know what I mean? It reassured you that you was that nigga that you knew you were.
It was something like that. This type of thing I'm giving you right here. Okay. Y'all can hit through the thing, right?
This was in the 80s, and back then, a power drill was like a new technology. Him owning a power drill was another thing that made him the man in our neighborhood. He would take that mirror down, and there was a hole behind it where he kept his pounds of weed. Anytime I would hear that sound back then, zzz, 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 I knew what was going on. He was either dumping weed in or taking some out. Even when I hear that sound now, I'm thrown right back into that house, right back into those moments. The night of the first drug bust, I heard my pops running to the house out of breath. It was around 3 a.m. and I had been sleeping. Me hearing him running in loud started to wake me up. I really woke up once I heard him yelling my mom's name. Jeanette! Jeanette! I think they're about to hit the house. Immediately after he said that, I heard a familiar drill sound. Zzz, zzz, zzz. At that time, I was only around 4 or 5, but I knew what was going on. The Christmas tree was so bright that night, just lighting up the whole house. While folks was running around screaming, the first thing we heard the police say was, "Come out, and if you don't, we're gonna take a bulldozer and knock this whole house down." Then shortly after that, we started hearing a battering ram. The whole foundation of the house started shaking. Then motherfuckers just started coming inside. From my adult perspective, I realized that the police must have followed him from a deal or what we call a play. When the police came through the door, they told my pops, "Freeze and drop that damn weapon." My pops was an outlaw, but not crazy enough to have a pistol or anything like that in his hand. He did still have that drill in his hand, and they had their flashlights and weapons pointed at him. I'm not sure I'll never understand what happened next, why my pops proceeded to do what he did, but he started to seriously pop off, behaving like he had a death wish. He grabbed the hand of one of the officers who was holding the gun and placed the gun on his own head. "Shit, kill me. Go ahead. Kill me. Go on, do it. If you gonna kill me, just go on and do it." I had my head down on the bed. My pops started to get beat with guns and flashlights. I closed my eyes. They started
Shit like that, man. Come on, man. Clap for a player. Nigga, shit like that, man. Shit like that now. For real. So, yeah, it's shit like that.
Now, I don't want to keep you too long, but I just want to point something out that they was telling me about that was in your book with Tech, DJ Tech. And
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God.
the time they didn't have a flight for him, it could have been, some would say, one of the bigger opportunities in your career that could have happened, but you know,
Who knows? Yeah.
the story happens the way the story happens.
Story
But
happens the way the story
what
happens.
I got from that was the loyalty you showed to your partner.
Yeah.
You heard? And that's a loyalty that's I don't see too often in today's generation of the game and things like that. So
Yeah.
that stood out to me a lot because I've been in those situations where I'd rather not if I can't accommodate
Yeah.
who's with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and nothing to be wrong with this situation. You just be having this moral compass that you just been, whether you got it from the streets or from your pops or wherever you got it from, you just have this moral compass that you just be.
No, because it's extra special because it's not like you couldn't have went and told him, "Yo, this is a big opportunity. I'm gonna go knock this out,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna come right back, and we're gonna figure this out." But the fact you stood on 10 toes that he needed to be a part of that opportunity from or any opportunity from the moment, it's solid to me, man. And I really want to tip my hat to you for that.
Thank you, family.
Like that, you know what I mean? You've done a lot. You've accomplished a lot. Like you said, you don't believe in glass ceilings. So is there anything else that you're looking to accomplish or to a journey that you're looking to go on?
Yeah, so I got this. The voice in my head is God. I'm looking to make this a New York Times bestseller. That's why I'm really making my rounds. I'm really like stamping this. You know what I mean? Like I really wrote this book. It really took me almost 3 years to get this thing done. So. And then I put out a short film last year called Red Clay. It's 20 minutes long. It's like, it's me peeling back the layers of really like the person that you see in this chair. And it's stuff in that short film that is not even in the book because I'm not even there yet. The short film is something that is only doing a festival run. It's not even out for the masses. But ultimately, I have a proof of concept that I've sat down with many potential buyers, let's just say, to turn this into a series. And it's something that is, it's a form of art and a form of storytelling that we rarely see in our community and have to the depths that I'm taking at gym, it's a tough conversation to have. And I'm still not even there to talk about it. It's rough. But I'm this red clay thing is something I'm really serious about. I'm really serious in turning it into something much bigger than a short film. So I'm working with that right now. This is already going, I feel like, do what it's supposed to do. It's going to touch who it's supposed to touch. And then, of course, my love for music, as I just explained to you the whole scene of what my music sounded like. I still very much love doing that.
So as we get older, I mean, me can do music forever is what I feel like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But do you feel like doing things like the film, the book, things that give you extension on what we started with music, and that you can keep going in a whole
Yeah. Who knows? Like this may just be my first book. I may be on my second and third. Same thing with my film. I may start doing more of that, you know. I got the podcast with my son. I enjoy doing that. I don't know. I can really do any and everything. Like, I'm one of them ones, like, God really took his time with me. Like, it's like.
I totally understand.
You dig what I'm saying? It's like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I tell her quick, the conveyor belt broke after me. Like, after me, it ain't no more even get printed out. Ain't even print no more after me. The rest of these something else in them. I'm telling you. For real, I tell them quick, man. Straight up.
Man, I just want to thank you for coming by, Killer, man. I don't want to keep you too long. I know you've been on this promo run with the book. Let's give them the name of the book again so they can see it clear.
Yeah, The Voice in My Head.
The Voice in My Head is God by 2 Chainz.
Yeah, man. Get the audio book.
Is it out now?
March 3rd, right now. Right now. It's out. Came out March 3rd. Make sure you get the audio. Like, if you don't, I know, I read it for you. You don't want. I read it for you. Go get the audio book. I tell somebody, like, if you've ever work with me, work for me, work next to me in any capacity. If you got a check off something that I was doing or an opportunity off something that I'm doing, I'm coming to you as a humble player and just saying, you know, spend $20 with me, support the dream, support the calling of being an author, and just see if you can get some. And like I say, the audio is very digestible. It's cinematic. You're going to close. You see what I'm saying, Jim? I'm trying to put you down, Jim. I'm trying to help you.
I ain't going to lie. I'm getting an audio book out. So I listened to another audio book, me and my guy, Reem, when he drive me home every night. And it's dope. We listened to the whole book every night. We would go home, we put that shit on.
Yeah.
So we're about to get that one tonight.
Some books like that, they be having game in it. You just, because sometimes when you rhyme, you miss some points and you just like, just keep listening to it till you catch everything. So I get that. So yeah, man. But thank you, man. Thank you for allowing me on your platform.
Before you leave, I got.
Come on, man, because
I got gifts. So for one, shouts to Pele.
Shout out to Pele,
man. Pele is one of the sponsors for today. Playmakers, the big dogs. I appreciate y'all. You heard. Big things coming. Shouts to Let's Rap About It. You can catch us every Wednesday in your tune. You already know. Go log on, catch my man Mano pausing his life away. But like I was saying, Pele is one of our sponsors, so let's start off.
Come on, my Dipset shit, bro. I need that, man. Man, come on, man.
This is a Pele, the regular Pele. This is a gift. Okay. Hold on. This is a gift. Hold on, let me get you right. Got some more gifts for you. Hold on.
Get me nice, bro.
Get you right. You know, you gotta. This is that drip.
Oh yeah. Can't forget about Corey. Corey Vintage. That's my brother too. Oh yeah, that's player. Like, well, that's player.
That's good drip right there.
We call it blue, ain't we?
Yeah, that's blue with the orange on it.
All right, boy. You know I love earn. Like we say I like that earn, boy. I love boy. All my car got earns in them.
Yeah, you definitely got.
Yeah, all the whip. You know that.
Yeah, you got.
It's nice.
Got the Dipset for you.
Come on, man. I should have had these on the interview with them bright lights in here. See that better. Come on, Big Bird on the side. Boy, y'all do me like that. Hook me up, man. Come on, I've been seeing that one. I've been seeing that one. This for me?
Yes, you. bro.
For me, bro, for real.
Nah, for you, bro. You my guy, bro, for real, man. I appreciate you for coming by, man. It's meant a lot to me, for real. But, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another episode of Artists and Artists.
Yes, sir, man.
Stay tuned to the next one. Appreciate your man, 2 Chainz here. Go get the book. The voice in my head is God. I'm getting the audio version. I don't know what you're going to get, but I'm listening to it tonight going home. Peace out. See you next time.
Oh, yeah,